Hey guys, it's me again. I get to teach you another fun art activity, and this one's a very perfect one for the weather we've been having. It's been raining a lot at my house, even a little bit of snow came down yesterday. So today's art lesson is a rainbow and a cloud. And we often see rainbows when it rains outside. I'm sorry, I'll stop shaking the camera. So grab your art stuff and we will get started on the art lesson. So the first thing you're going to need is your coffee filter. This is your coffee filter. Now, if you have some extra coffee filters at your house, ask your mom and dad if you can practice, because this is a fun activity, but you might do one of these and then realize, oh, I wish I had done something different. So ask them if they have any extras. And on your coffee filter, you are going to do a rainbow around it. So let's see the best way to film this. Okay, I got it set up a little better. So you're just gonna do a little squiggle all the way around the edge. So I'm gonna start with red. This is hard to color. Make sure you're coloring somewhere where if it gets on the table behind you, like mine right here, mine will wash off. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you need crayon markers that are washable. So this won't work with Sharpies, but it will work with markers. Now, also, if you don't want to do the marker part and you just want to use your watercolor paints, you could do that. You can paint on these coffee filters. So this is the very time-consuming part. So you'll just color your red in a circle of red around. Now, I'm not just doing a circle like that because that won't give me enough color on my rainbow. I need to really color it. And I would just do squiggles, but it keeps crinkling up my coffee filter. The next color in a rainbow is orange. Look how nicely orange colors. Guys, I had to borrow these markers from Mrs. Simonson because I didn't have any markers at my house. And she obviously uses her red a lot, but not her orange, because this orange is very juicy and has a lot of orange juice left in it, so her orange is looking good. And it's okay if it overlaps like this, that's okay. It's actually going to be better for it. Okay, got my orange done. The next color is yellow. And I'm going to try not to overlap on the yellow because they're Mrs. Simonson's markers. And if her yellow gets touching the orange, then it'll actually color her marker a different color. I didn't worry about that with the orange because orange and red won't really mix, but yellow is such a light color. But if they're your markers and you want to overlap them a lot, that's okay. Now, if they're your brother and sister's markers, they might get mad at you. I don't know. Okay, there's yellow. See how much faster it's going because our circle is smaller? Green. See, Miss Simonson must really like green because her green is not very juicy. But she does, I think, because she likes the Packers and she likes the Rough Riders. That's another green team. I wonder if her favorite color is green. I should probably know that. Miss Simonson and I have been friends for a long time. Next is blue. Ooh, nice. I think Miss Simonson's favorite color is blue. If you're in Miss Simonson's class and you know Mrs. Simonson's favorite color, you should tell me so that I don't have to ask her. Or I could just ask her. And then there's purple. And purple's my favorite color, so I'm going to do a lot of purple. Okay, after you've colored it, you are going to put it on a plastic bag like this, and maybe even move into the kitchen or the bathroom because we're going to get this wet and the colors are going to bleed together. They're going to run together, and then some of them are going to run off the coffee filter. So what we need is, this is protecting the counters or the tables or whatever you're coloring on, but you need to have it in a safe place. So after you have got it in a safe place, you're gonna get some water to spray it. Now I have just a bottle that I've put plain water in. You wanna make sure you ask your mom and dad, because sometimes moms and dads or grandmas and grandpas put like vinegar in these spray bottles, and you don't want your rainbow to smell like vinegar. So make sure you have just water. If they don't have a spray bottle of water, like this, it's hard to see, like this, you could just use, oops, all my dirty dishes here, a
cup of water. So we could also try a cup of water. Mrs. Johnson has to do her dishes. Okay. You would have your cup of, okay, so we'll try both ways. If you have a spray bottle, that's the easiest way. You just spray it and let the markers run together. The other way is to just pour it on. Ooh, but don't pour too much. And just get it all wet all the way around. And see how like the orange where we used a lot of color is like spreading into the red and the yellow and the green. And it looks kind of tie-dye. It's pretty. Oh, goodness. Look at how pretty it is right in the middle. And that poor green, we didn't have very much green, so it's not showing up as much. This is the best part. This is the part I said if you want to do it a couple times, that's okay. And then you pick your favorite ones. Like maybe next time, I'll make my red, orange, yellow a lot smaller and make my middle a lot bigger. That might be pretty too. Okay, while you are, let me turn my volume down. Waiting for your coffee filter to dry, you're going to get your plain piece of paper out. And on this plain piece of paper, I was trying to make it last, okay. You're going to draw the shape of a cloud. And on the art instructions, it has a couple cloud examples on there. So these are some cloud shapes you could draw. You could pick your favorite one. I really like this one because it's not perfect. It has some small bumps and some big bumps, but this one's cute too. Or if you like that one, you could do that one. So what you're going to do, it might be best to practice with a pencil first. That one doesn't have any lead in it. Let me sharpen it. And what you want to do is you want to make it as big as you can. So I could use this whole piece of paper to make mine. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to do like a couple of bumps here. And then I've made a cloud shape. And then I'm going to, because I think it looks better if you trace it with black, I'm going to make my outline with my black marker. We can't do the next step until, oops, I didn't trace that one very good. My coffee filter dries. I can do this step. So I'll cut this out. I hope everyone had a good weekend. This is going to be a good cloud, I can tell. Now the other step in this is you could add a face to your cloud, and we know that real clouds don't have faces, but it might be something you want to do. So you could draw a little face on your cloud. Let me see what the instructions did. Oh, they did like a big smiley and some dots. So there's that step. Okay, so let's get the coffee filter back. Okay, now we just have to wait for our coffee filter to dry. And it's important to leave it until it's dry because we're first going to cut it and then we are going to glue it onto our cloud. So don't rush it. Go play outside for an hour, or maybe play a board game or play one of your fun math games that you learned. But don't do anything until it's all dry. Okay, but when your filter is completely dry, you're gonna cut it in half. And mine already has this really nice line on it that I'm gonna cut in half on. But if you don't, you could use a marker to draw where you're gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna cut it in half right here. I'm gonna try it, do it one-handed here. Oh. Oops. Super hard to do one-handed, but ta-da! So here's my rainbow. Oh, or I could use this rainbow. I might have to decide which one I want. I like this one better because it has more of the purpley bluish green. Here's my rainbow. Remember, here's my cloud. So I'm gonna glue it on so my rainbow is behind my cloud. And you know, now that I look at it, maybe we don't even have to cut them apart. Maybe you could have left it together. Oops. And you could glue your cloud right on top of it.
I kind of like that one better. I'm going to make another rainbow and I'm going to show it to you without it being cut in half. So give me a second here. Okay, so I have my full coffee filter. This time I'm going to just leave it full. I'm going to glue my cloud right here. Okay, so I'm going to take my cloud and I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to put the glue on this clay. And I'm going to keep it mostly towards the top because I don't know exactly where it's going to be that touches the coffee filter. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, ah, ah. Oh no. And then I'm going to stick it where I can see all my colorful rainbow. Push it down really good. Ta-da! Our rainbow's done. You might want to hang it in a window or maybe in your bedroom. Make sure you send your teacher a picture if you get it finished today.